Let the church say amen. Can I get a witness? Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken. Let the church say amen.
Woo, I'm feeling good today.
I know, honey. Me too.
Yeah, girl, me too.
Because it's Lenten season, we're going to be in meditation mode.
Well, how long will this meditation mode last?
They said it will last around 40 days, and we've already done a few.
Me too. I'm ready to rise up.
And it's time to rise up. And y'all, speaking of rising up, I heard that Dr. Martin Luther King is going to be coming today.
What? Are you sure you heard what you thought you heard?
Yeah, honey, he's supposed to be coming today.
Well,
Look who's here.
All right. Hi, Dr. King. May I take your hat?
Thank you, dear.
Can I please take your coat?
Very much, dear.
Hi, Dr. King. Can I get you any sweet tea, lemonade, or water?
Well, no, thank you, dear. This is just a quick stop. I'm on my way to a Zion Church in Winder, Georgia. Matter of fact, it's one of the oldest Zion churches in Georgia. I am going to see my good friend, Ndugu T'Ofori-Atta. He is a scholar among scholars. I'm going down there to learn from him.
Are you going to speak for us today?
Well, I do need to get on up the road, but I can't give you a quick little excerpt from my speech.
Well, that'll work. Thank you, Dr. King.
You're welcome. I am happy to join you today at what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration of freedom in the history of our nation. 50 years ago, a great American whose symbolic shadow we stand in today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering justice.
Amen. Amen.
It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro was still not free.
Amen.
100 years later, the Negro is still sadly crippled in the mantle of segregation and the chains of discrimination.
Say that.
100 years later, the Negro still finds himself living on a lonely island of poverty in a vast ocean of material prosperity.
Praise God.
100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the American society and is still exiled in his own land. We have gathered here today to dramatize a shameful condition. But let us not wallow in the valley of despair today, my friends. And so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
Say that.
A dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
I have a dream that one day this nation will live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
Amen.
One day in the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will one day become an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. That one day my 4 little children will live in a nation where they're not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Teach it, Pastor.
that one day in the state of Alabama, with his vicious racists, with his governor's lip stripping with the word nullification and interproportion. One day there in Alabama, little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little white girls. And sisters and brothers, I have a dream today.
Amen.
I have a dream that one day everybody shall be exalted. Every hill or mountaintop shall be made low. Every rough place be made plain. Every crooked place be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall reveal himself to all flesh and shall see it together. This is our faith.
Amen.
I hope I go back to the South with. And with this faith, this will be the day. This will be the day when all God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty is thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of my pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Yes.
And for America to become a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops in New Hampshire.
Woo!
Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York.
Woo!
Let freedom ring from the heights of Pennsylvania.
Woo!
Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado.
Praise
Let
God.
freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from the Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Amen.
When we let this happen, when we let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, every state and every city, when we'll be able to speed up the day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty! We are free at last!
Dr. King, you had our souls rocking in the bosom of Abraham. Amen to Abraham.
Amen. Thank you very much. You have been most hospitable. And I must be on my way now to Winder, Georgia. Thank you very much.
Wait, Dr. King. You forgot to add your coat.
Oh, thank you very much.
Are you sure you don't want that water now?
No, thank you, dear. I need to get on up the road and on my way to Winder, Georgia, to Zion Church, and my friend, Dr. T'Ofori-Atta. Thank you very much. Like I said, you have been most hospitable.
Anytime. Wasn't that a great speech?
Yeah.
After that made me want to sing.